Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. We're almost at the end of January here. January 30th, 2023. I'm probably going to stick to some digital, what I know a little bit better. I wouldn't say know best, but I come to find out I got a couple texts and emails from yesterday's stream saying that some of the satellites that I was trying were not even active anymore. So, Seth, what's going on? You still in the free state of Florida?
Of course, my last night in the free state of Florida.
Your last night in the free state of Florida.
I get to go home tomorrow to the common sense state of New York.
The common sense state of New York. At AGI, yeah, how are you so fast? How are you the first one in here? Yeah, AGI, I want to figure it out. And in the couple times that I've talked to you on 5.2, I've called you out, or called for you, I should say, on 5.2 in LA. You've been there. So how do you do that? How do you make that happen?
Should we rename it to be Quick Draw McGraw or something?
Quick Draw something? You're the first one in here almost every night. I would give you some sort of prize, but I'm not running any type of...
You're not giving out an ID 52?
No. I'm
sure
not.
About that?
I probably should have gave out my ID 5100. But
the fried one?
The fried one, yeah. And were you around for that? You already know what happened with that, right? I bent the pins.
Way to go, Greg.
ISS in 20 minutes, huh? I don't know if I'm going to give that a shot. I'll have to see. If anything, I'll do some listening. David, be careful. Gonna have some pretty mean winds coming in here shortly. Somebody I follow on Twitter. He's a pilot for an unnamed airline. Miami Rick. He was mentioning that he was coming in reverse ops today in Ontario. I think he's already in. What's... Are you here, Fred, up there, by the way? All the way up in Koreatown? I can't show you my computer today that I have my Mac Doppler on, because I was in the midst of me making it so my laptop would work on my live stream. What's going on, Alex? I deleted some of my scenes by mistake, so I'm back up to normal. So I don't want to add anything.
I'm not sure I understand.
Why is that doing that?
I'm like, was that my phone or your phone?
That was mine. I probably do sound nasally, by the way. I got a little bit of a cold that I'm fighting off here. I feel better today. I sound worse today than I did yesterday, but I felt really bad yesterday. I think I fell asleep last night at like 9 p.m. and woke up at I woke up at 9 a.m. So I wonder if I can hit a satellite that can hit you, Terry, even though you're on the other side of the earth there. Probably
Terry,
not.
what type of license do you have? I guess you don't. Are you not allowed to use HF with your current license over down under?
By the way, I'm getting set up for some DStar action here, and I'm keeping my eye on the ISS that's going to be passing over in about 14 minutes. It says 14 minutes. I don't see it anywhere. I figured I'd be in some sort of site. Where's it at here? You sure it's 14 minutes?
He said David Rice said 20, so.
Oh, it's over just west of China and Japan. So yeah, it's making its way over.
Hey Terry, while you're studying for your standard license, can you convince Greg to upgrade to the general here in the States?
Standard license.
Well, he's an Aussie. I guess it's all different down under.
It showed up today. Congratulations, man. Maybe they have some in stock. I'm gonna look on.
They probably do, but I think it's more than when you had it. When the Christmas specials were, the Black Friday specials were.
Yeah, and by the way, real quick, I go to my Yahoo, and guess who I see? Paulina, whatever, what I was mentioned yesterday. What's another one in here?
Elizabeth Hurley?
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley's a one that's in here all the time.
And it is in stock, by the way, according to Shark RF.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops, wrong one.
SharkRF.com. Greg, you got to use the address bar, not the.
There's a reason why I'm not using the address bar.
Oh, you don't want to show everyone where you were on before the stream.
Correct. What bank and stuff like that. Oh, so it's the 4 I would need to buy, right?
4 Pro.
Oh, look, they're in stock. I'm not buying anything. Well,
so
I'll buy it if you guys get me up to. Let me see here. How many subs? If you guys get me another 50 subs tonight, I'll buy it. But I doubt that will happen.
So, Greg, you're not on the site that you were asking me about earlier?
PH? No. Yeah, so I'll buy an open spot 4 right now. If you guys get me on another 50 subs, which I doubt will happen, but it's worth a try, right?
You just need some bots to subscribe all of a sudden.
You can do the pay ones, but I'm not going to do that. I know somebody that did that, by the way.
Do we know the person?
You could.
It's
not cool.
Is this person in the amateur radio community?
Yes.
Okay.
I am not paying for anything because I'm not looking for money, so I'm doing it with my charm. And how much money? Yeah, exactly. And how much money you guys can get me to spend. Yeah. So I got. It says 11 minutes till the satellite or to the ISS is in range. Should I give it a try?
Are you gonna do ISS or you gonna do digital tonight?
I might do both. I might try to listen to the ISS. Pardon my my throat there. I see some folks on that I recognize on DStar right now. I'm monitoring DStar, but I don't have it up on the screen yet.
Which what reflector? 30
30 right now. What to buy bots or buy subscribers, whatever, buy likes. I heard a lot of times they go away anyways. So it looks like he's limited to 10 watts. Basically, he's a QRP station.
Terry, let me ask you a question. With your current license, can you do voice on 80, 40, and 15? Can you do sideband? Okay. See, Greg cannot. Greg's limited to on 10. He can do voice, but he's limited to CW and.
I can do 1,500 watts though.
I gotta double check that.
I think I can.
On 10 you can, but not on 80 or 40. But when you actually get to that part, Greg, we'll revisit, right?
Then poof. See, 10. I don't need a. I don't need a general. I could just go on 10. See, John, and I got the XLX reflector too. John was nice enough to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 has been open, and it sucks is I'm not even home.
That's unfortunate. You're in the free state of Florida. I love the free
That's-
state of Florida. And I'm stalling here just a bit because I don't want to get wrapped up in a conversation on digital because the ISS is going to do a pass here in a few. In fact, I'm going to hook up the radio right now to the...
It's a sad ham trick.
So I got to ask. So you're coming in on SonoBus tonight.
Correct.
Is that your refrigerator in the background? A soft serve machine or something? A Slurpee machine in the background? You have in your room?
Right. Nope. That's just the wall air conditioner. I set the fan to on. Have it be white noise when I sleep.
I usually keep mine cranking, but the only other side effect of that is it gets dry in there really bad, especially in the winter. I mean, Florida's not so bad, but like you go to Salt Lake this time of year, you run your AC the whole entire time.
No. I wouldn't be doing that this time of year. It's just here in the summer. It's just here when it's warm. Because it was 85 degrees here earlier today, Greg.
Oh, it was. I think it got up in the 50s here, 51 or something like that.
Hey, Terry, just to let you know, next time he's on, Mr. Scott WM7C, he is a proud owner of a 705, so he might be someone you may want to reach out to for any advice.
He might be lurking right now, by the way.
Great Scott.
He's a lurker. Like next thing you know, he's like in there, like answering all the questions. He did get a mic splitter like I have. I'm using the Whirlwind 1 in, 2 out. It has an ISO out, and it also has a direct out, and each of the outputs will ground lift. There's a switch for that.
By the way, Greg, before we get to the satellite, I did make a mistake today.
Oh?
Yeah, I got a little bit of a drink spilled on me. I was in a colleague's Tesla Model Y, and he decided to accelerate on the way back to work after lunch.
Did he try to pull the trick? Could you...
The fart trick?
No, the... hey, can you open up my glove compartment and just, like, nail it in insane mode or whatever they call it?
No, he didn't try that.
I've done that a couple times.
So, Mr. David? Where's the ISS? What's the ETA on the?
I'm seeing 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes. It's over the. I hope I pronounce this right. The Aleutian Islands, south of the Great Bering Sea in Alaska. So I guess it would be in the Gulf of Alaska right now. If I was.
Oh, if I only had a little more time, Greg, I had an idea what we could have done in 6 minutes.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
What could you have done?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Have someone study for the general exam.
I could still do that.
And not a great pass tonight. Okay.
I did make a contact when it was like equal with Mexico City, so it's not necessary, and that was about at 16 degrees when that happened. So I'm getting set here.
Got it. Mr.
My color format got jacked up. I look a little pale tonight. Maybe it's the COVID. So I don't have COVID. I'm just kidding. Yeah, because I have to go to work tomorrow. I tested myself when I started feeling bad on Friday. So.
Yeah, I went to urgent care last time I was down after I got back from the last trip down here. Some sort of bronchitis infection. It wasn't COVID. The one time in my life a Z-Pack actually worked.
You can't catch an infection though.
No, I just felt like crap for not sleeping.
Oh.
So. Okay, hey Ryan, Mr. KI5 TFB.
What's going on, Ryan? Come on, there we go.
You know what you need, Greg, for the future? We need a countdown timer on the stream.
I'll be on 30 Charlie here in a little bit. I'm with you on this one, David. It's still a few minutes out, so I'll just stay here for a little bit. Illusion Islands. Illusion Islands. I do need some satellite antennas, but I am not going to be able to put anything else up.
Why? The wife won't let you?
It's just like, there's a combination of, it's impossible to get stuff out of my office ham shack, and the wife doesn't want to have, like a radio station on top of her house.
Why not?
I don't know. You got to ask her. I really would like. You got a hammer. I'd really like a tower.
You got to move to the free state of Florida.
But then it'll get knocked over from hurricanes.
So that means you didn't make it strong enough.
Oh, no, John. That ain't happening. I just had plenty of holes in my walls. I just had a leak fixed, which turned into... that turned into some what do they call that? Not mildew, but... Mold. And then I had a roof leak right after I got that fixed, so... Yeah, it's going to be pretty nasty tonight. Hopefully it won't tear up something else. I had a cover torn apart that I had to spend another $30 on from Amazon. We're 2 minutes away. 2 minutes, folks. That's my mask right there. I'll do a tower. I'm putting like a big HF thing on there, like a GP 200 or whatever the hell they call it.
G5RV?
No.
Oh. All right, Greg, how long to this satellite pass?
XLX 344 Charlie. And we're about 1 minute and 30 seconds away from me possibly hearing the ISS. It actually... I made a contact when it was over that area. Let me see if I can at least pull up. Were you watching today? I barely got that thing working. Like a minute before.
I was a little bit, but I think I was actually... This is one of those... I had to go to sleep because I think I was working here.
That was perfect for you.
Yeah, some people actually work for a living, Greg.
I'll be working tomorrow.
I don't believe you.
Okay. 45 seconds in.
Let's do this, Greg.
Working. Let's see if somebody hears me here. 20 seconds. Radio's starting to come alive. Let's do it live. It's going, let's do it live. We got Scott in here. Scott works. One of these nights, I got to have one of my coworkers in here. Then you can ask him all the questions you want.
You really want me to?
It's in range. Quite pretty far away here. All right. I'm starting to get a little something here. Looks like it's just east of Victoria Island. Pardon me, west of Victoria Island, off the BC coast. Yes. That's pretty far. I might be able to hit it. There we go. I kind of hear it in there. Todd, I'm trying to get on the case or the ISS crossband repeater. Let somebody else get in there for a second. It's going to get a little bit closer to me. This is about as close as it's going to be. I think I heard something in there. Nice. Thanks again for recording it last time. I heard an quite hear myself come through today. This is the ISS tonight for right now for the next 3 minutes. I hear a couple call signs in there. Hey, I can actually reach you there, pardon me, Seth. It's over, range over Florida, too.
Yeah, the only radio I have with me is an HT with a rubber ducky.
There you go, you've got a contact. Echo Mary 20, north of Houston, Texas.
I got a contact. Heck yes. All right. I don't want to hog this thing up. KK5ZX. KK5ZX.
Was it ZX or DD? I don't know. Well, you have the recording.
Hey, if anybody came over from the ISS and you heard me, please put your call letters in the chat. Much will be appreciated. It's just about out of range. It's looks like it's just about over the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm out of range now. Well, it looks like I possibly made a couple contacts there. I wasn't even really trying, so it's out of range. All right. So if anybody came over from So if anybody came over from the ISS, please put your call letters in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Amir, good to hear you in here. Glad I made it up to Calgary there. Looks like I think one of the contacts I made was in North Texas. Of course, I probably should have been writing that stuff down, but I didn't. It's pretty amazing. And David, the reason why I'm bringing you up is because it was a lower pass. What's up, Jay? And it seemed to work out a little bit better. I didn't really hear myself do it too much.
4 KBC monitoring 30 charters.
Radio's still up a little bit. But being with a vertical pass, which meant the further it got away was actually a little bit better in my case. I heard myself through the crossband repeater when it was looks like it was just like on the Texas Louisiana Yeah, Texas-Louisiana border. And the first time I heard myself was just when the ISS was just west of Victoria Island, off the BC coast there. So pretty amazing how the altitude works with the takeoff angle of a vertical antenna there. So I'm impressed with how this stuff works. Looking forward to getting things a little bit better and trying some other satellites. Nice to see. And Jay, where are you at again? I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I'm losing my voice here a little bit. I'm just getting over a little bit of a cold. I'll be jumping on 30 Charlie here shortly. I got to turn down my audio. San Diego? Oh, cool. All the way down from San Diego. It's still 120-something miles.
Yeah, but you can work there on 146.520, can't you, Greg?
I absolutely can. In fact, I did last week. I was only running 50 watts this time. I wasn't running the full Hyundai. There's no need to. Plus, I don't want to be going over anybody. What I do want to hear one of these days is when
Kilo Delta 9 Tango Kilo Golf, modern 30 Charlie.
Ooh, it looks like in an hour and a half it's going to be a little bit better of a pass, but I'm probably not going to be around to do that. Hold on. I want to try to see if somebody is in another part of the country or Canada and have them connect via SonoBus or audio on Discord. Sorry. Losing my voice here. Stand by.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, boy. I'm going to be a sad ham now.
You are a sad ham on a good day, Greg.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm a sad ham all the time. I was pretty happy there. I made a contact with somebody in Texas. North Texas. Although I can't remember his call sign there.
Kilo Delta 9 station, KJ4 KBC.
I'll be jumping on 30 Charlie here shortly. I do know that.
KJ4 KBC from Kilo Delta 9 Tango Kilo Golf. Thank you for responding. I was just testing my new open spot, see if I had it working.
Sounds like some people are getting some of the new open spot fours in.
Working okay here. No problem.
JR, all the way from San Diego. By the way, anybody new watching us tonight, don't forget to subscribe. Just doing this for fun. It was fun trying to... I wasn't really trying to get on the ISS too much, but I figured I'd give it a try since I was gonna do a low pass. The next pass is actually supposed to be better at 24 degrees.
I don't see any problem with it. The audio's good. And same
Scott has a full duplex HT coming from... You didn't spell that right. There's a Y in there. China. China.
Kilo Delta 9 Tango Kilo Golf, clear.
I'm going to get on 30 Charlie here.
73's KJ4 KVC is clear.
And KD9T KG. You're sounding good here. Which hotspot did you get there? Ooh.
Wow, I didn't hear that guy at all. K5GKI.
This is Greg K6EGG for a quick radio check. Am I coming through 30 Charlie?
Yeah, Greg, I think you keyed up, but I don't know if somebody was doubling with you or what, but it was all garbled.
Oh yeah, I do see some data errors there, packet loss. Oh, I'm not transmitting now. Hold on. 2, 1, 2. All right, time for a reboot of the Pi-Star and an update.
You're coming through fine, Greg. Just fine.
Oh, boy. And if anybody watching here, I'm just doing an update now just to be careful. I normally do it when I turn it on. Although I was on yesterday with it. I don't think I did it yesterday. I'll have to double check. There is an update that it's doing right now to the binary files. Doing an update. So is that a GMRS radio? You still there, Seth, by the way? Are you muted? I see you're muted. By the way, Scott, if you're in here, still no microphone that I ordered. I haven't gotten anything from the person I bought it from, which makes me worried. Although he had like 4,000 stars or 4,000 cells in 100%. I don't know. It's weird on the eBay.
So was it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Was it less than Amazon?
It was a little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit. It was like $20 cheaper.
Okay.
You sound a little bit low tonight, by the way.
Oh, do I? So you don't want to pay like $20 to get it in 2 days rather than?
Well, it said 2 days on the shipping.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit disgruntled about it.
Bummer.
Yeah. Let me restart my radio too.
30
what's in there?
And very good. My brother has one. He's having a little difficulty with it. He can't.
I'm gonna go to
get
one
on,
Charlie here.
DMR. And then we can't figure out why. Over.
This guy stayed keyed up.
Link to RES001 Charlie.
I know what happened. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie. No loss. Oh boy. Nobody on 1 Charlie? What the heck? There we go.
K6EGG, VK3,
What's up, Terry? You proud owner of an ID52? How you doing this afternoon there? Tuesday. Summertime down there, Australia.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this little toy, Mike. Yeah, how you been there, Greg? Hey, very impressive you getting onto the satellites there, man. How you going with that? You know, getting through to anybody?
I did hear a couple people call my call letters back, barely. I did not get theirs. One person I did sort of get. It was a K5. I probably should have wrote it down. I'm going to have to watch the video again. He was in North Texas when the satellite was, or the ISS was about at the Gulf of Mexico on the border of Texas and Louisiana, which is, I'd say, 1,100 miles away from here. So plus 400 miles up or whatever. That's pretty impressive. Doing 50 watts.
Yeah, that is, you know, especially being that distance, so that's over 1,100 kilometres away. That's very good, very good. And look, I want to get myself a HF radio. I want to try some HF. I'm looking at the 705. But you would have seen on the messages that I'm a foundation license, so I only heard it's 10 watts. When I go and do the scan license, you know. But at the moment, I can still use 80 metres, 40 metres, 15, 10, 7 centimetre, and 2 metre. I am allowed to talk on HF. I'm allowed to talk digital mode, but I'm just limited to 10 watts, so which isn't much power. If I go up to standard, I think I can go up to 50 watts, but I think they're going to change it by the end of the year here. I think that July they're going to change it for foundation, standard, and advanced. They're going to change the output wattage you can do. Back to you there, Greg.
You're lucky with the way the license is down there. I don't know how hard it is to get the license you have right now. The only HF I can do is 10 meter. I think I can go up to 1,500 watts on that. I have to double check, but that's what I recall. I can't do anything in the HF band other than 10 meter as far as I know with a tech license. But if I get my general before the testing changes, it might be easier, so I might wait till after the test answers and questions change. I'll be able to get on all the bands, I just not all parts of each band. So it definitely opened up my horizons a little bit. So might even be able to talk to you, even you were your 10 watts there, where you're at. CW on a few, really? Is that from the old Tech Plus license?
Yeah, correct. It's like the HF. I've seen some antennas, portable antennas you can actually buy.
K6EGG. This is JJ4VML calling you.
I think 50 megahertz. So, you know, so I'm looking at something like that. Antenna tuning, I'm not going to buy an Icom antenna tuning.
EJ, this is JJ4VML. Juliet 4 Victor Mike Lima from Hiroshima, Japan. Can I have a contact with you?
You know, having an Icom 705 has got everything. It's got DStar as well. So I've got the best of both worlds. I'm not going to do this until July because they might have a new power rating in July this year. So I think they're maybe going up to 50 watts. Don't hold me to it, but there's going to change in the power rating. Back to you there, Greg.
I got some of that. I received some of that. There was another station keying up there with you a couple times. I don't know if he was trying to find somebody there or not. So I didn't really catch 100% what you said, but I do understand what you're saying. So maybe there might be a change there in the power ratings. Yeah, it might be on your end. I'm watching my confidence monitor. It's right next to me. That's on another internet on my neighborhood, and it seems to be working okay.
Yeah, I like you there, Greg. Yeah, look, I'll almost text you or something anyway. Give you an email, tell you what my plan is. People out there might actually want to get on here. I'll let you go for now anyway. And, I'll see 73 for now anyway, Greg.
Copy that, Terry. VK3AEK. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie. Always good to hear you. Be waiting for that email. And as you know, I'm also live streaming on YouTube. I heard a JJ4 station out there. Go ahead, make your contact. I'll be standing by. K6EGG. I don't know what all that was about, but I'm not talking about Terry, but the other guy jumping in there. I don't know if he couldn't hear Terry or he thought he was done. But nonetheless, he jumped in there. Very weird. Normally, people are pretty decent about that on the digital side of things because we know exactly who they are right away when they do it. It's a little bit strange on that end. Of course, he's not going to try to call somebody. I don't get it. And hello, anybody coming over from One Charlie? Welcome aboard to the Greg K6EGG live stream. I apologize. I'm losing my voice there. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if he couldn't hear you. But he keyed over you twice. You can roll it back. I don't get that.
K6EGG WM7C.
WM7C. This is Greg K6EGG.
I'm watching the stream here, but I didn't see you come across on DStar. Just was wondering what this mic sounds like. I won't hold it. Just wanted to say hi. So I'm here, WM7C.
Let me see if I came across this time. Looks like I coming across this time. WM7C K6EGG. It just sounds you sound a little bit of bassy, I guess, would be the best term. But your voice sounds natural. Yeah, I know. He keyed right over you. I don't know why, dude. Not cool. Don't know what the deal is with that.
All right, so I'll take a listen later. Thanks a lot, Greg. WM7C.
Copy that. I'm assuming I came through that time okay? I don't know why I wasn't coming across on 30 Charlie earlier either. I'm hearing myself come through my radio.
Might be on my end, though. I heard Terry there, though, so I'm not sure. So no big deal.
Copy that. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie. I didn't see myself on the TX side of my, what's it called? My dashboard light up after the first time you talk. After the first time I talked to you, it didn't light up. So I think it might have been on my end. I'll have to look at that. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe I should restart my radio or something.
Yeah, it kind of went in and out. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe it is you. Maybe that's why that guy was talking over you, because he couldn't hear you talking. But I heard you on the stream, but didn't see you keying up, in DStar here.
Yeah. Terry says I didn't, he said he was hearing me fine.
K6EGG,
there he is.
VK3EK. No, I heard you fine.
Very, very weird. but I didn't see myself on my dashboard one time.
Copy that. Yeah, you're sounding good here. You want to continue? I didn't hear that other station come back in here.
Or maybe it might be a network thing too, because that other guy maybe didn't hear him. Didn't hear Terry, that is.
Greg, you did cut out there again.
Yeah, I'm getting about a 4% loss on you. Are you going through a local repeater, or you're going through your Pi-Star or something like that?
Yeah, I'm going through your Pi-Star at the moment, which is the back of my car, so it's a few metres away.
Copy that. I'm going to QSY over to XLX 344 Charlie. XLX 344 Charlie. Anybody's welcome to come aboard and chat there, see if we have any breakup or anything. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie, also currently live streaming on YouTube.
Link to XLX344C.
Looks like a few people came over here. Oh, I hear somebody. Hey, Rob, happy birthday, buddy. In all seriousness, happy birthday.
This is Greg, K6EGG on XLX344 Charlie.
I don't see myself. I might have keyed over Terry there. Everybody in the chat, wish Rob a happy birthday. Or, sorry, Dex a happy birthday. Dex is his fake name.
Sorry, Greg, I may be keyed over top of you.
Terry, that's very rude of you to key over me like that. How dare you, you sad ham?
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Do you want to continue what you were trying to say from 1 Charlie? I don't think we'll get rudely interrupted, probably. I'm guessing here.
He does get some lid points.
Okay, I'm cutting out here. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm coming back to me.
I don't see any loss here at all, actually.
Oh, look at that. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty.
Why you want to sit right there?
Look at the... Can I have kitty there to sit there for a little bit?
But I want to do a sleepover. Pretty, please.
Hey, Terry, I guess you're the lid of the month there. Oh, my goodness.
Hands are cold.
Sorry.
Do you like where Kitty's sitting?
Yeah, the reason why I'm going to go for my STEM license, I get high power. But I'm not going to do that to July because I think they're actually going to up the power for foundation license. So, the reason why I'm looking at the 705 is because it's got all the mods and cons, plus DStar, everything audio. Digital. So, yeah.
I believe Scott has a 705. He might be able to give you some pointers on that. I don't have one myself, but I believe he said he liked it.
I'll put the kitty this way so you guys can see Kitty. Oh, Kitty's neck is like not doing too good there. There we go.
She looks so adorable.
I don't see any loss on my end. Don't hit that right now.
I'll hit the Haley.
So I'm looking at something right now. I don't see any loss.
She looks so adorable there.
Terry said, say hi to Terry, okay?
Hi, Terry.
Hold on. Say it now?
Hi, Terry.
No, over here. This one right here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi, Terry.
I guess, I don't know if you guys heard Haley there.
How you going, Ivy?
Haley, Terry's in Australia. Say hello from United States, okay?
Hello from United States.
Come up a little bit closer. No, you got to speak up. Say hello from the United States.
Hello from the United States.
You know, she's normally a lot louder than this. Trust me. Ooh. That's very loud in Daddy's ear when you do that.
That's all right. I get to switch to a YL.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Your finger okay? Yeah, that's the thing you see on the microphone there is her kitty. She takes that everywhere she goes. She's nice enough to let me borrow it for the stream right now.
Anyway, I'm going to leave now. I'm going to say some threes. I'll go back to watching for about 5 minutes. I'm going to go back to work.
There we go. I think I know what the problem is. I'm going to have to restart my radio here. This is Greg, K6EGG. Here, hold on just a second here. Maybe when here you go. Maybe when I went to satellite mode, it kind of made my radio stupid. Yeah, that's kitty on your head there.
I catched her.
You caught her. Yeah, did anybody do any winter field day? Let's see if I'm going through here now. This is Greg, K6EGG. Interesting. Looks like I keyed it up. W4SAT, this is Greg, K6EGG. Do you have a copy? Sounds like... I wonder if that's on my end. Are you guys hearing that too? That's on my end. Are you guys? Yeah, I'm getting some weird sounds there.
Hey, Greg, I think I heard you just fine. If you hear me fine through the reflector here.
Yeah, John, I got you. It sounds a little... I had some weird sounds there with Larry. Were you hearing the same thing?
Yeah, well, that transmission was pretty rough, so I didn't even get most of that, in all honesty. I wonder if we've just got a major internet issue going on tonight. Kind of odd that two different reflectors are having issues.
On the bright side, it sounded like he was popping some bottles of champagne or something. Here's Dex right here doing some field day, winter field day. You guys got some green grass there too.
Terry, the digital propagation was not in very well tonight.
Yes, no, that's great. I don't try the time, but I got a good copy on you. Harry, digital propagation, we got it. Yes, no, that's great. I don't try.
I caught a little bit of that. I think I heard a little bit of the YouTube stream in the background. You want to try again, maybe lowering the maybe your audio or something? It was a little bit garbled there.
I don't look like I have any loss anymore. You still there, Seth?
Yeah, live stream now. And I'm on a TV dongle. And I'm waiting for the old
Yeah, there sound like I don't see any loss, but you were breaking up still. So I don't know if it was a computer thing or something, or maybe internet sound or something.
Yeah, where's Seth with the R2D2 sound effect?
Why in? I'm not in the shack right now. Shall get back to a little town called Tulsa, Alabama. Before this retake there.
Copy that W4SAT. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Hey, Terry, you're the new official sad ham there. Or one of the initial sad hams. Take care, Terry. Good to hear you in there. Hopefully we can connect again. Unfortunately, the internet gods were not in our favor tonight for digital propagation. And here's a picture of Larry here over in Alabama. W4SAT.
I got my Christmas present, Greg. How you doing this evening?
What's going on? What do you have for your Christmas present? Is it possibly an ID52 there, Ryan?
No, my OpenSpot Pro 4 finally came in. It finally came in after ordering it right after Christmas.
Excellent. So Merry Christmas to you. Are you using it right now?
Yeah, Roger, I'm going through it right now. No more USB cords that be tying me to this PC. Now I can walk around the yard and do all kind of stuff over.
Copy that. Yeah, I actually experimented around with my Pi-Star and walked over to the local park. I hooked it up to my X50A antenna with adapter there. Was able to get pretty far, and that one you could just hold in your pocket, and connect to your phone too, Wi-Fi, and walk around anywhere.
Oh boy! And John, I'm gonna email you
Plus,
and
this ID52 is waterproof.
discuss a little bit of
hamming
that.
a bit harder and going ahead and shower waterproof.
Losing my
with
voice.
ID52 on a reflector.
Copy that. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice here. Just I'm on the end of getting rid of my cold here, and I think the losing my voice part of it is going to be the last part of it.
You losing more in your voice there, partner. You got a lot of loss rate on there. I don't know if you need to reboot your Pi-Star or something, man. You're cutting out a lot on that last one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to reboot the Pi-Star and see what happens. So give me just a few minutes. This is Greg, K6EGG, going to do a full power down.
Also, give me just a quick.
Yeah, I just logged into the server, and the server's not overtaxed at all.
Yeah, it might be my internet. It rained here today, so maybe the fiber got wet. Joke, joke, joke.
Okay, so rebooting right now.
You got some mud in your glass.
All right, give me just a few minutes here. Give me a second here. I'm gonna walk away real quick. It's in the other side of the room where I have it plugged in. All right, let's see what happens here. Yes, Haley.
Milo is in my room.
Okay.
Not linked.
Not linked. Nutmeg. XLX344. I wonder if there's a way to put hotkeys in there or something like that.
Link to XLX344C.
Something Scott might know, or John.
All right, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Greg K6EGG on reflector. Pardon me, XLX344 Charlie.
Yeah, it's solid there, Greg. No loss whatsoever. I heard every bit of it.
Hey, Matthew. Thank you very much for coming over. I appreciate it. I moved on to digital. It was very fun connecting to some folks on the ISS. I got to figure out a better way I can hear people. I was probably talking over a lot of people. I did lower my power and try not to talk the whole time. But I appreciate you jumping here and saying hello. And I hope I sounded okay. You can set up channels to reboot. Oh, boy. Yeah, so that was my third time trying to get on the ISS. It looks like you're in Alabama, all the way from Alabama there. It looks like Martin coming in over there from Europe. 1 more hour left in his night shift. I think I can default, right? I know I can default because I had it set for 30 Charlie, which I turned off. I just didn't know if there's a hotkey. And everybody new coming aboard tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe. Just doing this for fun. You guys can watch me in real time of what I'm doing here. And Matthew, thanks again for coming aboard. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun trying to connect with some people. I'm also trying to read the chat here. I'm on XLX 344 Charlie right now, Matthew, if you actually have some sort of digital radio. And it looks like, Doc, what happened to your face there, buddy? Looks like you've been in a car accident or something, or you were in Goonies or something. And I didn't get to pull up the other picture that you put in the chat there, Rob. I mean, Dex.
Yeah. I did a little Photoshop on that one, Greg. I did a little pulling of the ears and the eyes.
I got to admit, I kind of like it there. I think it gives it a little bit of character. It's a cross between Goonies and Back to the Future, which is Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies and was only filmed about a mile and a half away from here, just to the south.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, well, I just got a little carried away in Photoshop there, and I thought, well, instead of my shack, I'll replace my shack photo with that one for a little while.
I should probably do that to my my profile picture there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of latency. I had to turn the volume down there. I was going in one ear and not coming out the other ear. I was getting really confused. Now I'm good. Got the volume off on the live stream.
Copy that, man. Thanks for watching tonight. I appreciate it.
And it looks like I just got an email back from my microphone person.
Okay. Always enjoy your live streams. They're fun. I follow you around and around. 73 is great. Enjoy the rest of the evening. N7RVP.
Copy that, Bob. I appreciate it. N7RVP. And by the way, it's fun to go to another place all the way up to outer space in the ISS. I'm going to try to hook up with some other satellites here in the near future too. So it's been a lot of fun. This is great. K6EGG and the XLX344 Charlie reflector.
I'm starting to lose my voice. It's starting to hurt a little bit too. Yeah, that was fun. I just wish I got to figure out a better way I can hear. I know a beam would be probably the best. I don't have a way to track it. So I'll have to figure out something here. In one quick second here. I have to send an important email out. Yeah, I know. But that would be another antenna to set up there. I would love to, trust me. It's all about the dollars.
Hey, Greg, see about the IRC DDV remote app that I was talking about?
I have messed with that, but I actually use my dashboard to change everything. So for me, I guess it'd be like 6 1/2 a dozen there.
What's up, KF8IF? Nice looking cat. I haven't seen you in the
Yeah, the good thing with the app
chat
is
for a while.
Favorites, so I can just push a button and then go to that reflector. Nothing, no interface to the GUI there in Pi-Star. It just sends the commands straight to it, and then links for you, and you can hit disconnect and stuff.
John, which way do you change? Let me start again. Which way do you change the reflectors through the dashboard, or do you use your radio in DR mode, or what do you find the easiest way to go through the different reflectors? I was just hoping there was some sort of a hot spot, I guess, or a hotkey. I guess there'd be one on the that app you just mentioned, right?
Yeah, that's how I change reflectors all the time. I don't do it through the GUI. I do it on the app. So it has to be on the same network, and then you have to set a password up, and that password has to match. And then in the app, you point it to the IP address of your hotspot, and then you can manually dial reflectors. So you can choose REF or XLX, or you can change them all and just dial the numbers and change the letters, and then you can set favorites. So if I want to go to 1 Charlie, I hit a button and it just says connect to REF 01 Charlie. Then I can hit disconnect and it's disconnected. Same thing. You set them up and then you just push a button and it goes there. That's how I do it. It just seems easy to me. That's my opinion.
I appreciate your opinion. In fact, I'm going to try to get that set up once again. Where would I set up the password for it in the Pi-Star?
You set it to whatever you want it to be. You can set it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever it is, just make sure it's in the app is the same it is in Pi-Star. So you'll have to go into your Pi-Star, into your admin, and there's a spot for that password.
I'm on the page. I'm on the page right now. I don't know where I'd see that at here.
I've tried it before and it seemed to work.
Hang on, I'm logging into my Pi right now.
I'm using a mic splitter. One's feeding the radio, and the other one's feeding my mixer right now. I didn't want to go through my mixer and send audio from my mixer out. So that's how I'm getting the audio routed to both places. So this microphone, and it's actually feeding Discord. It's also feeding SonoBus as well.
Okay, so go to your DStar configuration in your config page, Greg, and then you'll see like repeater 1 call sign, repeater 2 call sign, and then you see remote password. That's the password you're going to put in that will be the same in the app.
Copy that. Give me just a quick second here.
Yep, you'll have to click apply, and we may lose you for a little bit, and then you'll come back. But then you got to then go into the app, and then tell it the IP address, and then give it that same.
Copy that.
And the reason why Scott knows that is he bought the same exact one. He's doing very similar to what I'm doing. A lot of people want to do a lot of audio routing through their mixer to their radio, but I've found that I get some RFI and some other things, so I try to avoid that. And to tell you the truth, with these newer radios, you don't need a lot of outboarded processing anymore. I appreciate it anytime, Dylan. So I'm disconnected.
Word.
Link to RES030 Charlie.
I heard you in there with the VK station, and I wanted to say hello again. You and I talked quite some time back. You're there in Tennessee, Lyles, Tennessee, and I
Link it to XRS000 Alpha. Link to RES030 Charlie.
conversations on DStar. Looks like back in let's see.
Not linked.
As you see, it seems to be working here.
Link to XL.
You could do the same things.
4C.
There we go. John, you're the man. What's up, Jay Hunt? Nice to see you in there. Yeah, so I'm actually, this microphone is through the mixer and the splitter, is going to a radio, a mixer, and two different computers. My streaming computer, as well as my backup streaming computer, and it also feeds SonoBus that I have Scott on, that has a nice microphone that you see in the chat as well, and that's feeding Discord, so I can bring somebody in on Discord as well, or whatever else I want to bring in on.
You still in there, John? KE4TZN. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, go ahead, Greg. K4TZN.
I got that baby working. In fact, I changed some stuff a little bit too much, but seems to be working okay.
Yeah, good deal. I just found it easier instead of trying to do it on the radio or log into the GUI. It's just so much easier to do it on that app.
I actually agree with you there. So I'm going to have that program up and going. I should probably have it up on my iPad so I can have another device here in front of me.
As long as it's not in the winter and you pay my way, yeah. I won't charge you for it. It's actually not as hard as you think. You have all the stuff. You just need to get the splitter, because you're already feeding the radio XLR. If you're going to feed your computer or something like that, you probably have some sort of device that you're plugging in the XLR for your microphone. So you're halfway there. You just need a couple more cables, I think. The app. It's IRC-DDB remote. I'm going to put that in the chat here. IRC-DD Bravo remote. If you have an Apple, it's in there. I had it loaded earlier. I had it open before. I just didn't really mess with it. I had some issues with it connecting, and it mostly was because I was losing. I kept on rebooting my Pi-Star, so it was changing the IP address on there. So, yeah. So you take the microphone.
Have you set a static reservation?
Yeah, I need to do that. I had that set up before, but I get a lot of people coming in. My in-laws come in, want to use their phone, so I get some IP conflicts when I get some people coming in here. So I turn that temporarily off. So I take the microphone out.
So if you set a reservation, we'll talk about this later. Go ahead, keep going.
Sorry. K6EGG reflector. XLX reflector 344 Charlie. So I take this XLR. I have a little bit different setup, but something you would do is take the input of the XLR into the splitter, which you saw that Scott put it in the chat. One side, so basically you would have an input side there, and there's two output sides. There's a direct out, and there's a I'm spacing here. I've taken some cold medicine today too. A direct out and an ISO'd out. And you can also set for ground lift. You take the ISO out and feed your radio. Pardon me. You take the direct out and feed your mixer, and take the ISO out and feed your radio. Why don't you send me an email? So I'm kind of got my hands full at the moment. And maybe we can, chat on the phone or something. No Ambien today. No, I haven't taken any Ambien in a couple of days. I haven't needed it. That's for sure. What's up, Joe? Nice to see you in there. Oh, do we got a sad hand back in there?
I don't know. Lawrence is still here, right?
You sound very far away, by the way.
Yeah, I'm multitasking at the moment.
Okay. Hey, we had Matthew come in from Alabama. Heard me through the ISS, so a new person coming in.
Nice.
Yeah. And hopefully
keep going.
Hopefully my microphone will come in here shortly.
I was just...
Oop. I did that. Sorry, say again.
I was just going to say, there's other people in Alabama who could, communicate with you.
Yeah. Legally.
Right.
So I basically talked antenna to antenna in sort of a way to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. Yeah, please drop me an email, Dylan. Seriously, my hands are pretty full right now. Where am I at here? I got two computers open and everything, so. Long story. The way I had some reservations set up on my router. Okay, copy that there, Dylan. If you don't hear from me, jump back in the chat.
Do I sound better now, Greg?
No, you're breaking up a little bit.
Well, you know that. Well, hold on.
Oh, we lost. Scott's not in there. Oh yeah, Scott is in there. He's above you.
Yeah, well, you know what that means, Greg.
Goodbye.
What? What happened to him? Is he gone already?
No,
what?
that's me.
Oh, you're leaving?
Well, it's 11 p.m. here on the.
That's early for you. That's like 8 p.m. from normal people.
No, I know, but I got to go to work. I actually have to go to work at a normal hour tomorrow.
What? 10?
No, 8.
8. We were up at 8 when I was back on the East Coast, weren't we?
I don't know. Is that before or after you broke your toes?
That was after.
In room 103.
Long story short, for you guys that are new, I was in a hotel, we were staying at the same hotel in a different room, and I get up to go to the restroom about, 4:30 or whatever in the morning. It was dark, and small room. Seth can attest to this. I thought it was 105. Oh, he thought it was 105 originally, but it was 103. He said 105 or 103. I'll give him credit because that was pretty close because I didn't remember. And small room. I had like a handicap bathroom or something like that. So the room was like the bathroom was bigger than the room actually. At least it felt like it. So I come around the corner full steam with my left foot and snapped two toes, the middle toes. It happens. But it hurt, and I was on my feet the next day for like 8 hours or whatever it was.
Because we went to NASA the next day, right?
Yeah.
And that's when you also learned what a CVS receipt is.
They don't allow that in California, I don't think, because of the paper rules here or whatever.
I would have thought before they went full crazy, they would have allowed it at some point in time, right?
I didn't shop at CVS that often. I didn't have one by me.
Well, I'm not saying you shop there often, but like you never gone there like, hey, I need a stick of deodorant.
No.
No.
I'm a grocery store guy. The only time I'd go there was to get
prescriptions or something.
Prescriptions, yeah. My Ambien.
Hey Lawrence, where is the Sad Ham?
Well, he's probably going to go by the one in Houston, which I really want to go to. That might be my next trip. And I'm losing my voice.
Well, Sad Ham's in Iowa.
No, he's not.
Well,
he's in Texas.
QRZ address. His QRZ address says Iowa.
How long have you known this guy for?
I don't know him at all. I don't know the Sad Ham at all.
Yeah, but you know he's in Texas.
Oh, he's but I like his address. But his his mailing address is a PO box. I'm not gonna be the.
So who's sad now?
I'm not sad.
Oh.
Lawrence is sad.
It doesn't make him a bad ham. A lid is a bad ham.
Well, that's just licensed idiot.
There was I gotta pick it up. I gotta pull it up again. There was a guy that he makes some.
Well, at least I know Lawrence isn't talking about me.
The
I'm not a general.
The general sad ham. There was a guy that talked about sad hams on his YouTube page, and I'm trying to figure out what his name was. I see it posted in a couple different what's it called? Facebook groups. Yeah, it definitely got some speed, and I gotta pull it up again. It's pretty good.
Are you talking about Not a Rubicon?
No, this was another guy. Speaking of NASA, when I first got my license, I talked to John Glenn. John Glenn went to the ISS? I know he went back up after. I know he went up back on the space shuttle, but I don't think it connected with the ISS that time because I don't think it was around.
No, the ISS was around. I just don't remember.
I don't think he was on it, though.
Oh, wait, you're right. Maybe it was Mir. Was it the Russian space station?
I don't think he went on. Well, he could have went on Mir.
Look.
I don't think it was not a Ribcoon.
Let me look at something here. STS. He was on STS 95, John Glenn.
Yeah.
And
I know Kennedy wouldn't let him go back up.
Right.
Because he was a national treasure. And I heard he was a good dude. I never met him, but I'm a big space geek. I never met Neil Armstrong, but I think I mentioned my story about him. I saw him in the Cincinnati airport.
My favorite Buzz Aldrin moment is none of his space flights.
When he knocked somebody out?
Yes.
He was faking him. It was like in Beverly Hills or something, wasn't it?
Something like that.
That came up to.
It was either Houston or California. I'm just trying to see.
He lives out here somewhere. I think Orange County, Newport Beach or something.
Space Hab was on board. The Space Hab module.
I know they had a ham radio in one of the space shuttles, and I think we saw that, if I'm correct.
We saw an NHT. Is what we.
Yeah, but it was on a couple different missions. But I didn't think he went to the ISS. I don't think the ISS existed. That was like 90, 91?
He did not go on the. He did not go on the ISS.
What year was that?
98 was his mission.
98. Wow, was that long ago? So there was no ISS then.
So if I find my phone,
I don't think the ISS started till like 99, 2000.
no, if you give me a minute, I can find the picture I took when we were at the Space Center.
October of 98. He could have been on the space shuttle using it, no doubt. Because I know they had ham radio in the space shuttle. Because that was a big thing. I remember back in the 80s.
Here it is, Mr. Greg Prosser. I just sent you I just resent you a photo I took when we were at NASA. Hopefully you get it.
He was on the shuttle.
It was in the standalone Come on.
I think I have that one too, but
yeah, it's you know which photo I'm sending.
Yeah, I know exactly. Somebody posted this on one of the Facebook groups too.
Yeah.
Here it is here, and he was on a space shuttle, as far as I know. I think he just recently passed away. He was also on this particular guy. I'm trying to think of what his name was. He was on
Owen Garriott.
Yeah, he was on the Space Lab too. If I know my space history correct.
I think he was. Let me look.
Let's see how good I know my space history here, pal.
Yes, he was on Skylab 3 and STS 9.
So he definitely has some experience.
Yeah, he passed away. He passed away 4 years ago.
Yeah, not too long ago. I remember they had a thing on about on NASA TV. What's up there, Zach N7ZJL? Egg is definitely live.
And I don't know if you saw his son. His son is actually like has some fame to himself.
He probably got a little bit at his genes, I'm guessing, but just a pure guess.
I just posted a link in the chat.
There's also a good video on YouTube. I got to find that for you guys. If you guys are like into like rocket science, they had a guy that he was one of the designers of in the Apollo era and also the beginning of the space shuttle area. He designed the rocket engines on the Saturn V. He just acts so nonchalantly about how this thing works, and it's like I'm so far removed from that sort of science that I'm like, what? Speaking about what's a sad ham? Who is a sad ham? Well, he's not really a sad ham, but he's our sad ham.
Who's that, Lawrence?
Lawrence is one of he's our official sad ham. He's not really a sad ham. He's a good dude, but we call him a sad ham just because
we just gotta bust his chops.
Yeah, he's the whipping boy, I guess.
I thought that was Sam.
Sam's a whipping boy. Sam's a sick. I got a little bit of sinus thing going right now. Well, I'm just getting over a little bit of a cold. So I'm gonna. No, it's not Corona. So if I sound a little deep tonight, in a world where ham radio exists, and there's a lot of lids and sad hams, it's here on the Greg K6EGG live stream.
All right.
I went to bed last night at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 9 a.m.
You know what? You know what? A doctor told me once in a blue moon. I saw Ryan's comment, but like a doctor once in a while, your body just needs those long sleep, days.
Considering I almost never get sleep, and you guys know how I roll.
Yeah, I don't know how you you're up before me, and you're on the West Coast.
I don't sleep very often. Well, Sometimes I go to bed really late and wake up really early, and sometimes I go to bed really early and wake up really early. I like to get a good 4 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Got to get up for trading. All right, so I'm on I'm on 30 Charlie now. By the way,
Well,
the wind is. Whoa, what happened there?
Whoa.
That's not too good there, Chuck.
What happened to my camera?
Hey, Greg.
Yeah,
Only you can tell us what happened to your camera.
I'm in black. I know.
This depends on
There it goes.
which weatherman you listen to, I guess. But they're saying we could get up to a tenth of an inch or a quarter of an inch of ice. And I don't
Ice?
see that.
I'm gonna go to 1 Charlie, I guess. By the way, this is nice to.
VA6, Bravo Hotel, Kilo 4 Charlie Uniform Papa.
Anyway, Greg.
Anyway, I was trying to.
As much as it's been fun busting Sam's chops and the ultimate sad ham, it is time for me to make my my move out. So, to the chat. Have a good night, everybody.
Seth, you take care and keep in touch. We'll talk tomorrow. Have a safe flight home tomorrow.
Thank you to the Third World Airport, Greg.
Oh, well, yeah,
LGA
LGA.
Airport,
It's one of my
which
favorites.
is really nice.
It's one of my favorites to leave.
Well, you have to go there. You have to fly into it now, Greg, and tell me if you still think of that next time you go there, because I was shocked to when I flew out.
I try to avoid New York like the plague. I try to avoid New York like COVID-19.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Night, Martin.
You're further away from that. Anyways, take care. I know you got to get up early tomorrow, so take care. And I know it's late on the East Coast. This is Greg, K6EGG 73 is there, Seth. Or 7-3. Can't say 73s.
That when you flees.
I've been to MSY a lot back in the day. I used to stay at the Marriott City Center. Across the street or down the street from the Target Center. Also ate at that Fogo de Chao a couple times, so very familiar with that area. Oh, he's from Canada. Definitely from Canada.
My name is Bernard, and I'm in Cold Lake, Alberta. It's about 600 miles north of the Montana border. That's where Cold Lake is.
Oh, he's freezing his. You know what's off there.
Falls. Over.
You know it.
Okay. Yeah, okay, Bernard. Yeah, fine business. Yeah, solid copy that time. I'm using Blue DV for Windows with a ambi stick, so probably shows it there on the information, but that's what I'm running here. I'm located in Kentucky, eastern Kentucky. I'm near West Virginia and Ohio state line. So, but born and raised in Kentucky. I had a birthday.
Once again, anybody new to the stream tonight, don't forget to subscribe as well. Got a couple new subscribers tonight. I appreciate it.
And just kind of new to DStar. I just got on DStar last week with this device.
We got another victim here.
Back to you. VA6 VHK4CUP.
I think I talked to him last week, actually. He was breaking up.
Yeah, every once in a while, whatever, you get packet loss and everything on here, and that's what was happening. So, but that's the internet. It can be dependable most times, but a lot of times
That's digital propagation for you.
And, you may have heard it. You may have heard it. You're new to DStar. You may have heard it. It sounds like gobbledygook or R2D2 kind of
R2D2.
talking, right? So
See, this is where Scott or Seth will be good here.
a little loss in it. Anyway, I hope you're
The eye layer and the internet.
Anyway, you're in Kentucky. Well, I drove through there on the way to Florida, where I spent a month or so down in.
All right, let's try to go back to 30 Charlie. These guys sound like they're. You know what? I haven't been on a while. It's 14 Charlie.
Okay, so I won't hold you up there, my friend. You enjoy your radio. I hope you enjoy DStar. Lots of nice communication and excellent people on here. Okay, 73.
Link to REF014 Charlie.
There we go. I don't know why. There we go. That's in there. Let's see if I'm actually linked here. Yeah. Remember that I was having that trouble with 14 Charlie? By the way, I really like this now that I didn't realize that, I don't know. I'm an idiot when it comes to some stuff, John. I got to admit it. I haven't been on 14 Charlie in a while here. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. It's another way to market something new, right?
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 14 Charlie from the city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. Once again, this is Greg, K6EGG.
K6EGG, K6N.
Hey there, Gabe. Are you talking through your repeater there that connected to the 14 Charlie?
Roger, Roger. You got it on 14 Charlie. Through the repeater.
Theo? Really?
Hey, that's pretty good. You know it's making another pass in about 7 minutes?
Oh, I just turned off my computer and everything.
Well, he heard me. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot here in a couple of minutes. I
You know
have
what?
been playing around with the satellite capabilities of the 9700. Turns out, I use Ham Radio Deluxe for logging, and I realize that it's got a satellite tracking program on it. So I've been playing around with it. There was one of those, I think it was I think it was XW2A, or maybe it was CS4A, I don't know. But it's one of those sideband satellites. So it was making a pass out in the Pacific, and last night I was able to hear myself on the output, but I didn't get any contacts. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Back to you there, Greg.
I'm going to give her a try and see if
you can hear, or if I can hear you or hear somebody talking on it. It's supposed to be a better pass this time.
Yeah, let's see, let me just see this thing here. So it's supposed to get up to 50 degrees inclination to us, and supposedly anything above 20 is great, or above 20 is doable. So it should work. I mean, we'll see what happens. That'll be fun if I could hear you or you could hear me.
All right, looks like we're 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna get that thing set up, and I'll be back on probably 344 Charlie afterwards. This is Greg, K6EGG. Thanks again for letting me know. For KO6N, not too far away. 73s, I hope to hear you on the ISS.
All right, sounds good. Same here there, Greg. All right, hopefully we'll be chatting soon. KO6N clear, 73.
Link to XLX344C.
Copy that. I'll, because I'm talking on here, I won't be on the email there for a little bit. Let me get this set up here. Check. Check. Copy that. Appreciate it. So I'm going to try to get on the ISS again, see what happens. I'm going to show you real quick Dylan's setup, if he doesn't mind. And we got about 3 minutes to the ISS pass, so I got to do this quick here. This is Dylan's setup. You got 3 screens going. You should have no trouble hooking that audio up. Getting very close. It looks like it's right in the middle of the Gulf of Alaska. So the Great Bering Sea is what, above the Aleutian Islands, and the Gulf of Alaska is below? Is that correct? My geography is correct? Geographies? We're now just 2 minutes away from our first opportunity, and it's going to be at a little over, what is it, 60 degrees? Am I reading that right? Wish I could show you this other screen. Just a little over 1 minute and 30 seconds. Heater's going now, so my throat's probably going to dry out. I'm going to get some water in me here. I bet you guys are just eagerly awaiting to see what's going to happen here, huh? Some riveting amateur radio. Let's see if we get a couple more people, a couple more contacts here through the ISS. You still in there, Scott? Would you like to make a comment? You listening to the ISS, or you just following along?
Yeah, just following along.
Okay. Hope I can hear Gabe on here. Gabe's the man. It's in range now. So I'm going to bring down my mic like I did before.
It's a little bit later, so maybe some people are on some nets and stuff. The other thing is there might be less people on here because it's not over a wider. It's not over the East Coast in Texas like it was earlier. A lot less population. I'm just guessing. So what I'm doing is, if you hear me through the radio, if you hear me when I'm talking, when I'm on the radio, you're going to hear me through the ISS crossband repeater. Take care, Martin. I should be hitting it by now. We'll see what happens here in a few seconds when it gets a little bit further south. It might be too close. I don't know. I know there's some mountains in the way. I have not heard anything come out of it yet. There we go. Unless they shut it off. I guess that could always be a possibility, right? Well, we made the contact. I'm not hearing it. I tell you what, Gabe, for his first try, he made it right in there. I might be getting blocked here by some mountains. I think I am. And anybody new coming over from the ISS, please jump in the chat, say hello. Let me know where your location is. Love to hear from you. These guys with these beams are just kicking butt right now. I'm noticing that I'm probably transmitting up to it better than receiving, which I want to see if I can work on some of that. It's down by Baja, Mexico right now, by Cabo San Lucas. All right, well, enough of that. Get that out of my ears there. I'm going to go back over to that. That is. It's the way it's moving across the sky there. It's basically what I can tell you, at least from an audio standpoint. It's like if you hear a train go by with its horn on, it changes, it goes higher, like that kind of sound. I'm going to get on 344 Charlie right now. I'm using Mac Doppler with my 9700 right now as well. I've moved over to 344 Charlie as well. Let's see if we hear Gabe in here. Might be finishing up, trying to make some more contacts there on the ISS. We'll see. But it was nice to make the contact with him. through the ISS. That was really cool stuff. Yeah, Mac Doppler. I have a Macintosh computer here, so that's the only way. I don't have a PC here to be able to connect with people there, though. So that's how I'm doing it. That was pretty cool. I'm hoping that K6N gets in here. We'll see if he connected.
K6EGG, K06N.
K06N, this is Greg. K6EGG. Was that your first ISS contact?
Yes, sir, it sure was. You know, I heard you calling on the uplink frequency. So then I figured out, hey, he's just coming in on the call-on frequency. But then all of a sudden I heard you jump over to the 440 downlink. So that was pretty cool. Back to you.
Yeah, man. If you roll back the live stream there after I get done talking or after I get done streaming, you'll hear yourself come through that baby super clear. I only was listening to the downlink, and also if you hear me come through if you hear me through the radio, that's actually coming through the downlink. So I had my my monitor turned off for my transmit at that point.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, a little. I got my first, FM contacts with the ISS. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, pretty good. Great. Glad we were able to do that tonight.
Yes, very cool. Very excited about that. This is your first shot at it. You nailed it, and you're just using your vertical antenna there.
Yeah, that's right. Last night I was chasing a sideband bird, and I was able to hear myself on the output. But I didn't have any QSOs or anything like that, and this was my first shot at the ISS tonight, and so yeah, it worked out. You know, I've been watching videos and all that stuff, so I think I finally got the Rosetta Stone code figured out, but who knows? I still have to do some more work on this.
Supposedly, what the guys are saying, at least in the chat here, that the ISS is probably the easiest one to hit and talk through. But it sounds like you got on a sideband one, a sideband satellite. Those have a lot less wattage. In fact, I looked up. The ISS actually has outputted 5 watts.
It's like having an HT way up in the sky, yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Do you know what the sideband satellites put out?
It really depends on the satellite, but as far as I read, and I've seen some people talking in chat, it's under a watt in a lot of cases, sometimes only 100 milliwatts to save battery power.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess when you're in the ISS, you just plug into the power that's available there. But if you're a satellite, I mean, they've got their little solar arrays on there, so they just have to keep everything, as low power as possible. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I've been thinking about if you had a vertical antenna that was sloped. Like if something was coming into the north at 45 degrees and you sloped the vertical antenna at 45 degrees, that might give you a little better, a better shot at hitting it. What do you think?
I would think that makes sense depending on your, and you're probably better at me than this, the takeoff angle of takeoff pattern of your antenna. Obviously, verticals have different verticals have different takeoff patterns. So that would make sense to me.
Yeah, so if you had a vertical antenna on a tripod in the backyard, You can probably, and you tilted it in the direction, like if it was coming from the north and going to the south, you could, tilt it, to the west, I guess. Well, whatever. You could tilt it, and then you could adjust it. One-time adjustment for each pass. I'll have to think about that one. Maybe check that out. I got something I can use for that, but it's just another thing to do in between the rainstorms.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you're, I guess, in a way, turning it your vertical into some sort of like a beam or something like that. So that would make sense. I mean, obviously, from what I've been watching some videos over the last couple of days, people get really into these super beams or whatever to hit these different birds in the ISS. It's pretty incredible the stuff they use, and they use very low wattage too. Originally, when I was going on with it, I was using 100 watts, and come to find out that's not the kosher thing to do, I guess, to connect to another to the ISS, because you're overusing too much power, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the thing, since you got a line of sight. I was putting out 30 watts tonight. What were you putting out?
I was at 25%, so by the time I hit my antenna, I was probably close to about 20 watts.
Okay, well, you weren't too far away from where I was. I was probably putting out just a little bit more power, maybe a couple of watts. It's still not too bad. Yeah, I'm surprised that there's not more. Like I heard it. Were you able to make any contact with any other stations? I heard like an N station, a November something station calling. Were you able to hear that guy?
Take care, Dylan. You have a good night, sir.
I believe I did, and I heard another. I think it was that was a November 7 station. I heard a November 8 station as well. Whiskey Bravo or something like that. I should probably write it down, or at least go back and listen to what I heard there. But I got it all on the live stream set up, so you'll be able to hear that later too.
All right, hey, I'm going to go over and listen to that live stream there. So, hey, it's been fun, Greg. We'll, if you go on a trip to Hawaii, maybe, well, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but never mind. Yeah, it'd be good if you're traveling to link up to the ISS.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to travel with on this trip. I'm going to kind of disconnect because I got a hard 12 weeks of work right after that. So I don't know how much stuff I'm going to be doing other than kind of laying outside by the sun, but we'll see. But yeah, man, that was pretty cool being able to make your first contact to the ISS, and obviously you're only about 20 miles away from me, but still very cool stuff.
All right, sounds good, Greg. Hey, good talking to you tonight, both on DStar and satellite mode. So we'll catch you out next time. This is K6EGG. I'll be clear, Greg. 73.
Copy that, Gabe. Very cool stuff again tonight, man. K6EGG. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, I made a contact with Dana, obviously. Gabe jumping in there at the last minute and saying he wanted to try it out. That's pretty cool stuff. So maybe we get some more. Maybe we get some more folks on there. Take care, John.
What's up, Ryan? KI5TFB. This is Greg, K6EGG.
So I take it your satellite contacts were all a success then, yeah?
Definitely, yeah, it was pretty good. I'm going to try to work on some satellites too. Looking forward to that. I know Dana N7UFT is a big satellite guy, so this has been pretty cool.
Pat, it's always good to hear you in there. See you in the chat, man. W6PMD down by
right,
Lake
I can't wait to get
Matthews.
into it. I was just monitoring the reflector from the shower, just going to get the updates because I couldn't watch it live, you know. I'm really loving this hotspot in this ID52 that's waterproof, over.
You're not in the shower right now, are you? I thought I heard some. It sounds like it's raining in there.
Well, yeah, I'm fancy. I got one of those rain head shower heads, you know. I'm all uppity.
All right, so Gabe made his first contact with somebody through the ISS, and we got to call this showers on the air or something like that now.
Shoda.
Rub-a-dub-dub, showers on the air. Yes, sir. KI5, TFB. Look up clear. I got to wash the undercarriage.
Copy that. Showers on the air. I like that. I gotta say, this is the first contact with somebody in the shower. All right, cool deal, man. Take care, Ryan. Thanks for watching. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 344 Charlie.
Showers on the air. That's got a nice ring to it. I hear you, buddy. I just got done working some satellite with the K6EGG over in Orange County. It was his first satellite contact or first ISS contact. I've only made a couple myself, so it was pretty cool. And I'm doing it with a vertical of all things, the same vertical I talked to you on, sideband. And yeah, it's a little bit chilly. I heard it's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight, and we could have up to 50-mile-an-hour winds. It might be that shower contact might be cooler than the ISS contacts I made earlier today or tonight. So I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I got to get up, not early, but I'm just still kind of have a little bit of a cold. I want to make sure I get some rest because I got kind of a couple long days ahead of me. Yeah, 50-mile-an-hour winds. The Santa Ana effect. So thank you guys all for watching. Tell your friends about the channel. Just doing this for fun. You guys are watching me be successful or fail right here live on the air. No editing or anything like that. You guys can see me get frustrated and everything else. So this was a lot of fun. More ISS contacts. We got a couple people coming in from the ISS contacts that I made over in Alabama and stuff like that. So yeah, you can do XLX reflectors through the IBBD remote for sure. Absolutely. I'm doing it right now. Watch this. I'm going to disconnect it. Watch the dashboard there. I did not get 50 new subs. Thank God. Give me just a second there, Lawrence. I want to show you. I manually typed it in. So I'm going to hit the disconnect here. There's the disconnect. And I have 344 Charlie XLX. I'll wait for it to get in. I'll wait for it to get in focus. I got to get my head out of the way. There we go. And then I'm going to hit it. You got to manually put it in there.
Link to XLX344C.
So I'm not sure what happened, why you can't do that. But it seemed to actually work with me. Android. Oh, see, that's your first problem. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to disconnect here. From, let's see if I can get it. So I'm going to do the disconnect function.
Not linked.
There we go. Yeah, I manually put it in here through this function right here. I typed it in. So and then I hit add, which is right there. It's pretty easy software. So I don't know if it's an Android thing or not maybe a setting on your. No, I see you in the. I saw you in the thing, but here or the dashboard before. I know I had to have. Let me make sure. I'll show you this. Oh, that's X. I had the XRF turned on. Maybe that's not it. That's the same. That's something different there. So it seems to be working. I don't know what the deal is with that, but give her a shot. Seems to work. I appreciate you guys all watching. There goes your favorite sound. You gonna be sad? Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Yeah, so you can also use XRF as well. I have that turned on. Ooh. You're just saying that because Seth's not here right now, huh? All right, so you guys all take care. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun the last couple days. We'll play with it a little bit more. I want to get some satellite people in here that know satellite a little bit and see what type of satellites I can connect with that are good. I know I had, what's his face? KO4PDI send me a text this afternoon. Might have him help me out with some stuff on one of the shows coming up and see if I can connect with some other satellites because I know there's some sideband satellites that Gabe mentioned. It looks like he might be trying to go get some more. Or no, he looks like I still see him on the at least his repeater's still hooked up to the 344 Charlie right now. But still a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody watching tonight. Please tell your friends about the channel. Having a lot of fun trying out some new stuff, and you guys get to watch me either be successful or fail or right there before your eyes. So you guys all take care. 73s, and I'll see you guys soon. Probably Wednesday.